things that I and surely you have all wondered at one point. For example, if you could ride a dragon, if you could just get up to one. Well, not really. I'm gonna bust 28 myths today that barely anyone tested before. Like, can you really fly on Guardians? Swim in lava with infinite hearts? And what if you use the Obliterator against Ganon himself? And the next one is if you can ride the sand seal that can never leave the desert and the snow too. Now I should be able to get onto it. And I can't. And on the beach, I mean, it's sand after all, just like in the desert. Whoa, yes, it works! No one ever drove over the beach that stylish. You're supposed to be able to give dogs not only meat, no. When you throw a stick, apparently he runs after and fetches it. Yeah, who's a good boy and fetches the stick now? Whoppa! Go, get the stick! He's not doing it. Bad boy! An enemy can blow you away with the Deco Leaf. I tried that last time with the Spring Hammer. Didn't work. Okay, I'm ready. My last words? Subscribe to Linko! Whoa, I survived! And the myth is true! Lucky again. And now with this chicken luck, it will now fight on its own against this Lino. You already know if you beat it too long, then a whole army of chickens will haunt you. Enemies will supposedly meet the same fate if they hurt the chicken. Chicken, attack! That's it though. He's hit it. Here they come! But they never deal enough damage to defeat him. And we can also declare the next myth to be true. Chickens are supposed to lay eggs if you hit them often enough. There was an egg, but I've already eaten it. But now, can you really fly on Guardians? Supposedly, all you need is a raft and knock the legs off. Knock him over. Now tip him up onto the raft, stand on it, and place ice underneath it. Are we flying? We're flying! How cool is that? It's really an airship, and it just doesn't stop. We fly higher and higher. 1 mile broken. My goal is the 1.2 miles, because there I can already bust the next myth. Yo, even the highest mountains are now far below us. Okay, we've passed the 1.2 miles in height. It's time. I'll jump now. And yeah, the myth is really true. From 1.2 miles altitude, the glider doesn't work anymore and you fall down just as fast as without it. And below 1.2 miles, everything's normal again. And also the guardian of the airship falls all the way down. What will happen when he hits the ground with this speed? Watch out, watch out. If this is true, a mega stunt is coming now with the Master Cycle and a Hinox. Speed is at max. Now jump on the hand. What? How high? Sick. Just like the next myth. Not only sand seals, but also Moldugas can only be found in the desert. Oh! They always swim below the sand. Today, they are allowed out of the cage. Let's see if they can swim in water. The lake next to Zora's domain, where you find Varuta, is perfect for that. Bruh, what the hell was that? What if I already have all 30 hearts and full stamina vessels, but still have infinite spirit orbs to redeem? Hey, no questions where I got them. Can I redeem them now too and give myself infinite hearts? I'd literally be invincible. This has to work. Would have been too good to be true. Apparently, there's a method that allows you to throw weapons at enemies without them breaking immediately as they normally would. To do this, you have to go behind an object like the Master Cycle and throw it over or past it. No, the sword's still fine. It's true. When you hit slimes with an elemental weapon, it doesn't drop normal jellies, instead it drops corresponding elemental jellies. That would be really useful. Yes, that's electric jelly. And this is ice jelly. Myth is real. I'm in the middle of a fight getting sandwiched by 2 Bokos. And the best thing is I want him to strike so I can do the next experiment. Come on, yeah? Oh, did you see that? My backflip did damage to the Boko behind me. After almost 6 years of Breath of the Wild, I still had no idea. Just like here, you can parry arrows with the shield. If that really works, then I don't know what else I've missed. Oh my god, not really. It's actually really simple too. I'm standing on an extremely high cliff and there's a lava lake below me. I've also activated an infinite hearts cheat with which I get no damage. Can I swim in lava now with this? Let's go! Too bad. Too bad for you, old man, because I'm going to take my frustration out on you. And at the same time bust the myth, if you can be killed. Come on, you have to get him down here somehow. So close? Yes! Now I'm almost a little sorry for him. I like trains. I hope you do too, because I heard you can build a real train on Death Mountain with minecarts. So I've already built it. Let's see if it works. Yeah! And it sounds like a real train too. Listen. Now I'll press the gas. Oh, we've lost a few. Everyone okay? I'll take that as a yes. There's supposedly a very simple trick to get apples down the tree. If this is true, then you really save a lot of nerfs. All you have to do is stand underneath, ignite Rivali's Gale, and up there they fall off. Works. Can an enemy hear a Boko, pick up and use the Obliterator, the ultimate weapon that one-hits everything, like a Deku Leaf? Okay, he takes it. Can he one-hit me with it now? What was that? That didn't do any damage. What a stupid Boko. Nevertheless, with this weapon you can one-hit everything, but also the bosses in the game, you can't usually use the Obliterator against them. We'll do that later with the final boss Ganon, but before that, the prized mask Kyosha. Oh, I guess the boy's a little bit out of his element today. The T-posing boss. And BAM! He's directly down. No problem at all for the Obliterator. Before we get to Ganon, there is a rumor that a Hinox can swim in water. Well, it can't get any worse than the Molduga. Yeah, he swims! And actually really fast. Oh, crazy. Broski fast. Much faster than me. But at some point, he drowns too. I'm again in the air above a dragon to figure out, can you kill him with a sword? Whoa! So he's still alive, but at least he dropped a scale. You can at least hit him with the sword. No one has ever tried that yet either. Can you with these barrels do the famous barrel roll? So let's try it out. That will be a very cool way of transportation. Yeah, it's really difficult to stay on, but it works. And it's not even that slow if you do it well, at least. If this is true, then fights are now much more exciting. Bow out, freeze the enemy. Now stasis, now electric arrows, and now the party begins. Look at that. It looks like the biggest sweater combo, but it's crazy simple. And they're all down right away. But now, what happens if you attack Ganon with the Obliterator? Will he die right at the first hit? Is the game over then? I have no idea. Let's try it out. Come on. This is really a one-hit KO. And the game is totally overstrained, and that even though we have the biggest mess still ahead of us when I fight all the 4 blights at once? Supposedly, the cave system from the TOTK trailer can already be found in Breath of the Wild, as a secret cave system under the castle that you can't enter. With the best will in the world, I can't imagine that this really exists. Well, let's look at the ground. There's nothing here. Humbug! Fake news! There's nothing but emptiness. Just like in the brain of that Boko. He's too stupid to foresee that I'm gonna push him down here right now to bust the next myth. Enemies get fall damage. There, you see? He clearly died from falling. Can he become a millionaire in Breath of the Wild, or is there a rupee limit? I have tons of gems here and I'm selling them all right now. Okay, he's letting me sell them. Didn't know Terry was so liquid. Oh, so close! This can't be real. 1 rupee short of $1 million. No! And now the biggest chaos that there can be in the game. I will now spawn and fight all the 4 blights at once. If I really survive this, there they are, all 4. Oh god, this is insane. They're all attacking me at once. Yeah, I got one almost halfway through. What now? Oh sure, now usually the animation for the second phase in the boss fight plays. You can't trigger that. Okay, so you can't fight all 4 at once, but you can fight the noob existence. Here in this video, I try the most incredible tricks like huge MOGs. Subscribe and watch.